want to talk to you about why busy women feel guilty when putting themselves first. So I help professional women lose weight by healing trauma. Trauma looks like fear of failure, fear of success. Trauma also looks like kind of being in a cycle of things not working out.
I was not supposed to be successful. Hey there, 𝗀𝗄𝗃 here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and do everything they've ever wanted.
My husband, I was telling him about it. He goes, you need to put this on a video right now. And I want to talk about it. It's about credit cards and debt and women putting themselves first. I see this very often, and I see it more with women that are trying to just get to that next level. They're just kind of stuck. And so we come in and show them what's going on and why they're stuck, and they're able to level up. And here's one little aspect of it. Because I always ask women, I'm like, well, you think there's a weight issue, but really there's a money issue. Because if you had enough money and your relationship with money, like you trusted it, like there was more than enough for you, you would probably be able to pay for more massages or buy the things you wanted to do now, not putting your happiness off later. Like, well, let me just save money for later and put these investments so I can be happy later. I'm not going to do this now because I need to do it later because there's not enough for me. I've got a course called Drop the MF Weight Loss Struggle, and we go into that. It's nothing about meal plans and diets, because diets and workouts worked, then everybody would have perfect bodies, right? And it's mindset, but it's also emotional body healing. There's things called blocks and trauma where our body has kept score. So whatever we're going through is a manifestation of something we took on as not true, and it feels like shame or guilt, and we're always trying to avoid getting hurt. A lot of women, they're scared to take action. They're trying to wait till the time's right. That's a trauma response. So last night I got me some new pretty velvet counter stools, and it was so pretty, and I put them on a credit card. And for something in me, like, I had this beef about using my cash, and I wanted to use the credit card. And I'm like, something doesn't feel good here. And now, those of you that know, I teach on money and energetics of money, because for me, healing my relationship with money allowed me to heal a lot of my trauma and get healthy. When you feel like you're fluffy, you're fat, you want to go do extra cardio, it's the same energy of not enough money. So I had a thing a while ago, and I taught my girls this, like, I became unavailable for debt at the end of the month. Now, if you have debt, it means nothing. There's no shame here. Look, I built my business on debt. Okay, I love credit cards, I love debt and all that, and they just have a bad rep. Anybody with multi-millions, billionaires will tell you debt is amazing. So why is it so hard for women to put themselves first when it comes to buying a massage, buying something that costs more than $1,000, buying the chair that they want, buying the coach that they desire to work with, buying the designer bag that they want? So this is what came up last night. So I got all that stuff, and it wasn't sitting right with me. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And then they told me. And I teach on relationships, and it's a whole life coaching system that helps you lose weight. Like Jaguar, she's like, I'm down 3 pounds in just a few days, and just by doing the mindset work. And Lauren, she's down 17 pounds in 3 weeks without even doing a diet or exercise, because of the energetics and the emotional baggage and weight we help you clear, so that you're able to get more done in less time and actually enjoy life like we're supposed to, and you'll look younger in the process. So a lot of women use credit cards as in mentally saying, there's not enough for me. There's not enough money for me because I'll buy for my kids. I'll do this for my kids. I'll buy all this stuff. But when it comes to me, we justify, well, maybe the whole family can benefit from it. And women need to make sure that it's not just for her. Like, me having this body, me being at this weight, me working with this coach, me having this money, this bag, this car is also for the greater good. There's something about women that we kind of need to lock that in. Not every woman, just some. There's another component to that. Because we're that way, it's almost like we'll find every excuse not to do or buy for ourselves because there's not enough. So then we'll use a credit card. We'll put it on debt. This is why most females struggle with credit cards and have crappy relationships with money, because of the way we view things ourselves. Because remember, what we have, whether it's body, health, relationships, money, is a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. It's what we feel like we deserve. People we surround ourselves with, it's who we feel like we deserve to be around. We're a match for that. Okay? And if you want to ever go deeper, just ask me, just shoot me a DM and say, I want to know all about what you're talking about, and we'll give you some information on how to get that. And so when a woman puts something on a charge card, she's saying that there's not enough for me. So if I put it on this card, I can pay it over time, but I'm going to pay interest because I'm a bad girl. Because I'm going to pay extra. I need to be punished for this because I just don't deserve it. It's a crazy way to look at it, right? But it's so true. And if you look around, there was never enough of anything. It was like my results were scarce. I had to work so hard to get nowhere. And that's why, to me, a trauma-informed approach is like the only way we're going to get out alive, thriving. We don't want to survive. That's what we're in now. Surviving is what we're in now. We want to be thriving and enjoying life. So if you think about it, women put themselves last. Everybody else comes first. So if she wants something, it needs to be on sale. It needs to make sense for the whole family. In worst case scenario, if she takes out a loan for herself, it's even worse because now she's got to pay interest because she's a bad girl. She needs to be punished for taking care of herself. Where did that come from? We could go on and talk about this all day long, honestly, because I have trainings on this if you want to know where it comes from, but I'm not here for that today. I'm only here to kind of brush off some of the dust that's clouding the way you think, so that you can take one step in the right direction to finally break in that cycle of unworthiness, because it's affecting our children. How we show up in the world affects everything. I mean, the lady that flipped me off because I didn't gas it and go through the red light, she was smoking a cigarette in a hurry. She probably needs to work out. She's probably not eating healthy. Yeah, I'm judging. But, you know, I've been on edge and very angry, and I had so much packed in. There was so much about myself I did not know on like an emotional intelligence level. I hated myself. I mean, that's the energetic definition of adrenal fatigue, is you hate yourself. So how can we love ourselves? And this goes beyond the mushy gushy of self-love and pretty boho dresses and Instagram. Because loving yourself, it's not sexy all the time. Loving yourself, it's gonna be challenging for those of you that are like me, that sit there and think that we're not worthy and everybody else needs to come before us, and that everything has to be hard for us and everything has to be a struggle or it's not worth it. That's a lie. We've been lied to. If we really want to be a better mom, if we really want to hit the business goals and be surrounded by healed, divine, feminine energy instead of those feminine, wounded women that are catty and that want to snap our heads off and throw shade and that see our bodies or see what we look like and want to talk bad about us, like we know what that's about. You know what I mean? So when you're ready to step into this next level where we're truly supported, we don't have to work so hard anymore, you know, for our bodies, for our health, because we love ourselves enough so we know what we deserve, and we don't deserve the struggle. We don't deserve the struggle. Is it going to be easy? No. But I can promise you right now, where you're at is more uncomfortable than any place you're going to go. Now, the only thing that's scary about taking a step, even if you can't see like where you're going, is that somebody else has been there before. Think about it. Somebody lead me down the stairs. If I've got my eyes closed, but you tell me exactly what I'm going to be feeling, how to think, and how many more steps we have to go, and what temperature it is, and you're going to be fine, and just hold this, and you know, you're going to get down the stairs. So if you're scared of like, well, Casey, I just don't know how, and I still don't quite believe in myself, I've failed so many times, 4 words. Can you help me? That's how I like to lead and coach, is because I was an independent woman. I wanted to do it myself. I just wanted somebody to give me the roadmap, the strategy for, show me what I'm doing wrong, show me what to do right, I'm there. That's how I step in to help you do that. But I can't do it for you, but I can lead you to that. That's what I give you. That's exactly what you will learn here.
This is it. I've got a free training, 𝗂𝗁𝐶𝑆hip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required. So hit me up, 𝗂𝗁𝐶𝑆hip.com/register. Talk to you soon.